YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy, the Hooded Hero, and I'm telling you, I cannot wait to show you what I got today. Comic Book Wednesday. Unfortunately, I'm 2 hours away from my local shop where I get all my pulls, all the titles that I'm subscribed to anyway. But I did go to a spot called Frank and Sons Collectibles, or just Frank and Sons for short. It's a warehouse in LA with multiple vendors that's only open 2 days a week. Wednesdays 3 to 9, Saturdays 9 to 5. So I hit that up today, and if you remember, I have 9 titles on my top 10 most wanted list. I left number 10 up for you guys to suggest to me. Boy, I don't even want to tell you how much I nearly spent on all these comics. But one thing led to another. I'm looking for certain titles, you just got to get them, right? So, man, I'm going to take a second and say shout out to all you guys, all my viewers, all my subscribers, all my commenters, all of you in the comic community, Chris at We Love Comics, Boston Chris, Buckshot33, my guy, love you, man. Just everybody, Semperfi and Comic Noob and everyone, Contender. I'm just going with names that I'm remembering right now. Mr. White Gloves at Splash Page Comics. Anyway, thank you all for getting me so excited about doing all this. I was excited before, but today was just awesome. I felt great leaving there. So let's get started. It's my first actual haul video, and we're going to get started, and I'll show you why. So I'll start with titles that I wasn't really looking for, but ended up getting just for my collection. So here's one of my favorite Iron Man. I got his the Ultimate Armor Wars hardcover. So that's the culmination. I think that's 3 or 4 issues in this hardcover book. Usually I end up taking off this here. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's just white or red. Usually I end up taking that off. It just it looks better to me. Yeah, Ultimate Armor Wars. Obviously they did that story arc off of the Armor Wars in the 616 universe. This is the 1610 or Ultimate for those that don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I picked up Silver Surfer number 1. For a while, Silver Surfer, I love the character. He's one of the most morally righteous characters in the Marvel universe. And honestly, I didn't pick this up before simply because of the artwork. I wasn't really a fan, but look at all those colors. It kind of gives you, and even the art style, it gives you the feeling of those early Bronze Age comics, 70s, 60s, Bronze or Silver Age before that. Am I getting that wrong? Just let me know in the comments. I believe the Bronze Age is before the 80s, and then the Silver Age. Yeah, the Silver Age before that. So yeah, Dan Slott. I follow him on Twitter. He's an awesome writer. Those of you who know, he wrote Spider-Man for a long time. I believe he still is. But yeah, we'll see what that's like. Okay, so a couple. Yeah, I'll just go with this. A couple key issues here. Those of you who are following, a lot of you in the comic community know DC just revamped its universe, and so I ended up getting a DC Universe Rebirth number 1 with the new DC logo, and their books are $2.99, so pretty cheap. But this is the cover that this is the original cover, I guess you could say, that they printed for everyone who came in during the day. Comic Book Wednesday. And this I got two of them. This was, I believe, is the midnight release cover. So if you were there last night at midnight at your local shop or whatever, you probably got this one. So we'll see how that goes. And I don't know. I bought two different covers. I don't know why I bought. I mean, whatever. Might be something in the future. Another key issue. For those of you who are Captain America fans, I don't know if you read this yet. I haven't read the issue in particular, but I kind of spoiled it for myself earlier reading an article. There's some big, shocking news in Steve Rogers' Captain America #1. You guys, you might know that the super soldier serum, I think it wore off, or it somehow got broken down by an enemy of Captain America or the Avengers, and Steve Rogers got really old really fast. And I don't know how it happened, but apparently he's back to his full strength and vigor, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens in that issue later on. And you still see Sam Wilson is still continuing to carry the Captain America mantle as well. And say what you want about the Shield, I will probably save that for another video. Okay, into the meat and potatoes of this haul. You guys, I am super excited. Let me take a sip of my hot chocolate. Okay. Those of you who know, I love Saga. Love Saga. Bought these at regular price, $15. Volume 3. I have volumes 1 and 2, if you've seen my other videos, and volume 4. Alright. Can't wait to get into those and see how this family is faring. The woman that you see, the woman that you see on the cover here is one of the main protagonists, Marco, I think is it? Yeah, Marco. This is his ex-girlfriend, who's apparently crazy, and this is a little girl. I just finished volume 2 or near finished volume 2. This is actually a little girl that they rescued, and is on accident bringing her and one of the assassins called the Will to Marco and company. And I'm not sure who that is just yet. Okay. So, yeah, actually, with Saga, if you remember my top 10 video, that crosses off 2 books out of 4. So I have right there, Saga 3 through 6. I have 1 and 2, so crossing off 3 and 4. Alright, there we go. It started. Let's put this back over here. Alright. Another book that was on my top 10 list, or another story arc. Not a single book. Okay, I'll start with this one, actually. So I got Secret Wars. It's a variant cover. Secret Wars #1. That was number 8 on my list. Okay? That was number 8, so I got a variant cover of that. I saw it at one stand, and just said, hey, that's a pretty cool cover. All the heroes on there. You see, you see Captain Marvel up there with some random guy. I have no idea who that is, kissing some dude. You see Spidey, Peter and Mary Jane up in this corner. You see Squirrel Girl peeking through the window. You see Spider-Woman right here. Who else? Dakin. Why is Dakin there? Dakin. Giants. Oh, they're having a party. I guess, yeah. They're having a party for the end of the world. apparently. Dakin, you see Johnny Storm, you see Reed Richards and Doctor Doom. You see, is that Professor X? I don't know who this bald guy is right there, but I would assume Professor X, but he's standing up. Don't know. Howard the Duck, Iron Man, Tony Stark is standing with Howard the Duck right there. Storm, Lady or Jane Foster, Thor. Who else? I think Hawkeye and that's not Widow. I would say Jessica Jones maybe right here. Can't really tell. That's Thor. Sam Wilson, Captain America, Doctor Strange, She-Hulk, Widow, Cyclops, Magic, and that's everybody. That's everybody on the cover. I don't know. I guess that just kind of feeds my knowledge ego. Yeah. So I got the variant cover, but as I was buying a couple other issues, which I'm real excited for, I ended up getting the complete set of the Secret Wars event right there, and that's number 1. Pretty excited to see that. I was actually I was on my way out of Frankenstein's when I saw this. It was the last place I visited. I saw this and I was like, okay, why not? Excited to read that. Super excited to read that. So yeah, that's another book off my list, and we can cross number 8 there. We can cross it all out. Secret Wars, done and done. Right there. Good to go. All right. Now, if you remember, number 9 on my list ended up getting the complete set of Infinity. All right, you see the spines there, and that's the free comic book day issue, 0 issue, technically. Yeah. You see Thanos coming back, the Black Order, his son Thane, who's a pretty awesome character if you've ever played Avengers Alliance on Facebook. Great game. Thane is badass. And I will cross that off the list. Number 9, Infinity. Oh, I should have showed you guys first, but you can probably rewind the video. So there it is. 8 and 9 crossed off. Saga 3 and 4 crossed off. 5 and 6 left. Okay. What should I show you those? Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. So when I first entered Frankenstein's, the first place I visited was I didn't get a card off of him or his name, but I mean the guy's name was Mike, but he had a stand and he had boxes of grab bags of comics. There's 5 comics in there. At least it's $5 per grab bag. 5 comics in each grab bag. At least 1 comic worth $4 or more. That's what he guaranteed. And in each grab bag, or there's a chance in the 100 grab bags, there's prizes 3, 2, and 1. I didn't see what 3 and 2 were, but first prize, if you happen to get it, was the complete story, the complete Age of Apocalypse story, and it was on Showcase, in his Showcase, and the stack was about this high. Complete Age of every title, tie-in, all the main issues, everything. Unfortunately, he suggested always that people that buy them open them right in front of him to see if they got a prize. I did not, but I did not see what titles I actually got. So let's take a look together. little bit of an unboxing, kind of my first unboxing here between two pads. So how you tell you got first, second, or third places, he said the boards, pull out the boards, and on the inside of the board, he usually wrote winner, first place, second place, third place, whatever. All right, so let's take a look. Mr. White Gloves, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But you can smell the newspaper-esque, the old newspaper smell from these comics. He was an older collector, and he's been in the business for 30 plus years, he said. So let's see. All right. I have no idea who this is, but we have Lady Rawhide. I guess from when Topps used to make comics. Lady Rawhide, #1. Let's take a look at that again. Representing one of the top 10 comics, Zorro #3 in parentheses, and characters of the year. Let's take a look at that again. Lady Rawhide. All right, so that's one. We have Justice League of America, or Justice League America 56. Breakdowns, Part 7. So some of you other collectors, I don't know, Splash Page and Chris at We Love, and some of you guys, you might know what these are worth if they're key issues or whatever. I honestly don't know. Brigade by Image, #11. Nice little cover there. The Jim Lee cover? Is that a Jim Lee cover? Or, no. That's not a Jim Lee cover. Who am I kidding? Anthony Wynn? I don't know. How do you guys feel about Rob Liefeld? I read a lot of stuff about it. Marvel Holiday Special 2004. Spidey playing Santa. #1. And last but not least, I don't even know what this is called. V? By DC Comics? V? Do any of you guys know what this is? Let's take a look inside. Yeah, I guess it's just V. Alright, and that's #1. I'll put those back in a little bit. #2, I got 3 grab bags. So let's open up #2 here. All right. Hey, there's a title I kind of know of. We got ROM #64. ROM Space Knight. Those of you who might remember, I mentioned ROM a couple videos ago. James Gunn really wants him in the Guardians, but unfortunately, he's not a Marvel property. We have a very reflective Tomb Raider by Top Cow, Tomb Raider #2. Top Cow Comics. We have the JSA Classified #3. Yeah, Power Girl and Huntress on the cover. A couple heroes in the background. Or not heroes, that's what's that group called? Crime Syndicate. We have The Real Ghostbusters by Now Comics. Okay. And last but not least, why do I feel like this is the key issue here? And you guys could tell me. I don't know. I feel like this was on a top 10 list somewhere. But we have Uncanny X-Men 286. You see Jean, Angel, and or Archangel, and Colossus. I feel like I need to take care of that one. All right. And grab bag number 3. All right, here we got Moon Knight number 9. Nice there. I don't know who these villains are, but the Forces of Ultimatum. Punisher's on there. Moon Knight number 9. Oh, we got a fairly recent one. Batman Superman number 21. It's Clark Kent, aka Superman, and Commissioner Gordon, I believe, when Bruce Wayne was out and about, going through time or something like that. Jim Gordon was Batman in a mech suit. We have from Dark Horse, Catalyst, Agents of Vengeance. I don't know what that is. Catalyst number 4. We have... Okay. I guess the first... I'm guessing this is the first issue here. This is actually pretty cool. Marvel Comics, all new, all different, way before the all new, all different from last year. X Factor number 71. And at the top here it says, a new beginning, a new team, their first adventure. So I don't know if that's different from their first appearance, but their first adventure. And X Factor number 71, we have, who's on here? Havoc, Guido. Is that Polaris? I believe that's Polaris. Oh shoot, I'm forgetting this guy's name. The guy who can multiply himself. Oh, can't see it. Yeah, so Havoc, Guido. I believe that's Polaris. Feral. Yeah, I think Feral's her name. And I'm forgetting this guy's name. It starts with an M, I believe, but he can multiply himself. So X Factor number 71, and last but not least, Union number 2 by Image. Union number 2. I'm excited for that X Factor one. So you guys in the community, let me know, please, if any of those are issues I should take a special care of or whatever. Okay. This is a long video, I know. But please stay tuned. Stay tuned. Listen. I got the complete... You know what? I'll save that for last. But something I found I wasn't exactly looking for, but you guys know how excited I was for this guy. Just to find him. I've been wanting to find him for a while. We have the 1985 first 6 issues of Miracle Man by Eclipse Comics. It's issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 issues of Alan Moore's original Miracle Man run. That was cool to find. And I found all 6 in one spot. I still have 18 issues to go. Yeah, 18 of those issues to go. There are 24 total in this run. Okay. This is the one I've been trying to find. Right across from where I got Miracle Man the Alan Moore Miracle Man, I found the 2014 Joe Quesada cover and Marvel's reprint run of Miracle Man. Look how awesome! I don't know why, but this cover just really draws me to it. I don't know what it is. I really don't have an answer for you, but I love this cover. There's the cosmos behind him. He's glowing in that that cosmic aura. It's a commanding presence, and it's a presence. It's a powerful presence. So I got issue 1, issue 5, issue 6, and a big jump here, issue 14 of 16. So that's 4 issues of 16, and that's a couple books that I get to cross off the list. Crossing off a bunch here, guys. So you see right there, number 1, Miracle Man 1 through 16. So let's cross off 1, 5, 6, and 14. There we go. 1, 5, 6, and 14. I was pumped to see that, but this I was not expecting to be so pumped for. Okay, the only reason I got this title is because the cover artist for the number 1 issue is going to be at a convention on the 5th that I am attending. It's a one-day convention called the Los Angeles Science Fiction and Comic Book Convention. Those of you who know artist Frank Choi, I don't know a ton of titles he's done. I probably should have done some research on him. Excuse me. And yeah, he's going to be there, and it just excited me more that he did the cover to one of the books on my top 10 list and my favorite hero. And let me tell you, I did not think it was going to be hard to find. I mean, it didn't take me days, and I didn't start to really look for it when I made the list, but I was starting to feel this was literally I got this at the booth before the last booth where I got Infinity and Secret Wars. Superior Iron Man, the complete set, 1 through 9. Bought them all. Had to. I mean, let me tell you, I got up to this vendor. Shout out to A&G Comics. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. A&G Comics, they were awesome. Cindy and Todd, they helped me a ton. They had it. I had asked maybe 7 or 8 vendors if they had Superior Iron Man, and none of them. And this was the only issue of number 1 that A&G Comics and Cindy and Todd had. They found it, they got it, and I was yelling. I was honestly yelling, just yes! I finally found it. I was giving up hope. Now on the 5th, I'm gonna go ahead and have Frank Choi sign this baby. Yep, Superior Iron Man number 1. Number 2, an About with Daredevil there. Number 3, Daredevil again in the glasses. Took his glasses. Number 4, with Daredevil on the floor there, chilling. Number 5, a little bit of a nostalgic cover. I believe that's the origin of the Teen Abomination. The Teen Abomination. Yep. Number 6. Just kind of sitting and thinking about things. There's a reflection, if you can see right there. Kind of looks like another scroll. Number 7. Pepper there. Kind of reminiscent of the MCU Iron Man number 1 when Pepper was putting in the mini arc reactor, but this time she's taking it out. of the Endosin armor. And number 8, in about with his old armor right there. I believe that's armor number 3 or 4, Mark 4 or 3 or 4. And then lastly, in that volume, the only volume, is number 9, FE for Iron, and that's Pepper in the rescue armor, which he designed for her a couple years ago. So, man, you guys, I was super stoked when they pulled out the Iron Man number 1. And it was just like, I looked over, Iron Man number 1, and you see Tony just like, here I am, it's, I don't know. I love Iron Man, you guys. I love this character. Could never tell you why, but I do. So there you have it. Let's cross off Superior Iron Man number 1. Or Superior Iron Man 1 through 9, actually. Right there, number 6. Alright. Let's cross it all off. 1 through 9, baby. It's almost a little bit cooler that... the best thing I think about finding these comics, especially at trade shows and conventions and stuff, to me, it's... Let me tell you a little something. When it comes to women, I don't like to chase. But, I don't know. These things... I don't know, call me crazy. But... the thrill of the thrill of the find, it's like a treasure hunt, So I guess that whole chasing women bit wasn't necessary, but the thrill of the find when you can not just go online and click here, click there, and you get it. No, I mean looking through books and asking, do you have this? Do you have this? And it's just like amping everything up. And when I finally found this, knowing that I can go ahead and get this signed by the cover artist, I mean, the condition it's in, that doesn't concern me. I know some of you collectors might think I'm crazy for that, but knowing that it took me a little bit, I asked, and it took me a little while to find it, and I can get it signed by the cover artist, who also did, I believe, he did not do 1, or he did not do 2 and 3. Frank Choi, I'm talking about. He did not do 2 and 3, but I believe he did 1 and 4 through 9. So I'll see if I can get them all signed. But I don't even know. I love it. So that's it for my video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like. Please share. Please subscribe. Love all you guys. Thank you so much. Another video coming soon. I'm supposed to do one for a contest that's going on Friday, I believe, by Comic Noob. Yes, Comic Noob has a contest that he is announcing, or he's already announced it, but he's doing the winnings on Friday. He wants you to comment on that video if you go to his page, Comic Noob, NEWB. If you go to his page and watch that video, he wants you to comment, and that gives you an entry unless you say you don't want to be entered. And then for better chances, he wants you to make a video about a title or a title that you read or that you've read, or a title that you just love, or a character that you love, and do a little video on it and tell them why you love it. I don't know if this can count for that, Comic Noob, but if it can count, let me know in the comment. So again, thank you guys for watching. See you later.